Okay, welcome back to Baby Me Well. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome. I'm coming back to you from my garden. I am going to be doing a few things out here. Again, like I said, this is my refuge, my respite. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about eating healthy so that you can prevent anemia. Anemia is just, when you're pregnant, you get a little anemic anyway, like the blood bugs out here, but they're not biting me yet. But so anemia is when you're pregnant, you get like a pseudo, or kind of you get a little anemic anyway, because your body gets up to like 25% extra fluid that you're carrying around. So your blood kind of thins with all the extra fluid. Your body's kind of like trying to prepare for just in case. But how you can help prepare for that just in case is by making sure you're getting extra iron and vitamins and having a very balanced diet. Okay, we all gonna have our treats, we all gonna have our snacks. It's about moderation, right? And making sure that we're getting what we in fact need. Okay, now a lot of the stuff we have is what we want, and that's okay too. But just make sure you're getting what you need so that you can try to prevent anemia. And sometimes you can't just get it by eating. Like, you get it by eating leafy greens, beans, legumes. You can eat meat, red meat, but there's lots of plant-based options. In fact, today I'll be picking what is called Swiss chard. In many African countries, it's just called spinach. It acts like just like greens, like collard greens, like a mix between collard greens and spinach. So it's not as soft, like it's still cooked down like a pot of greens, but it holds up a little bit more than spinach does. And I like it because it's pretty. It's pretty, and I live where the bugs are like out of control. And I live in a subdivision where everybody sprays chemicals. Like the beginning of the summer, the changing of the seasons, you can smell the chemicals in the air. And my little like garden, where I try to do everything natural with my neem oil and my peppermint oil and my lemon verbena, well, the bugs. So Swiss chard is something that like holds up to the bugs. So I'll pick some of that today, and I'll show you a bit how I cook it. Again, I just cook it. I like to saute it. It's my favorite way. But you can like eat it raw, right out of the garden. Well, after you've cleaned it, of course. But yeah, you can eat it raw in salads. You can saute it. You can cook it like a pot of greens. You can chop it up and freeze it. There's lots of ways you can prepare it. So that's what I have for you today. Don't be anemic. Let's look at me and pick some Swiss chard.